imagine the founder of a massive movement has just been executed, like as a traitor, and his closest followers have just completely vanished in terror.
Yeah, they are just gone.
Right, gone. So why would a wealthy, high-status insider suddenly choose that exact moment to, risk absolutely everything by claiming the body? Welcome to today's deep dive, where we are unpacking an ancient text.
Specifically, Matthew 27.57 through 66, along with some historical devotional notes on it.
Exactly. Our mission today is to look at a truly striking profile in courage, because the setup here is, honestly, it's completely counterintuitive.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the central figure here, Jesus, has just been executed under, well, basically the worst possible circumstances, and the inner circle is just nowhere to be found.
Totally scattered.
Right, but then this totally unexpected figure just steps out of the shadows. Joseph of Arimathea.
And, Joseph isn't some marginalized rebel either. The sources point out that he's a rich man, and he's actually a member of the Jewish council.
He is the ultimate insider.
Yeah, a total insider. But the text notes he had actively opposed the hasty middle-of-the-night trial that condemned Jesus. It reminds me of, a corporate board member publicly dissenting against a corrupt, hostile takeover.
That is a really great analogy, yeah. When the rest of the board just caves, he stands his ground.
But my question is, why risk his reputation right now? I mean, when the movement seems completely defeated.
Well, that brings up a fascinating psychological mechanism highlighted in these notes. It suggests that true loyalty, it isn't really tested when a leader is performing miracles and everyone is cheering.
Right, because that's the easy part.
Exactly, it's tested in total failure. But it raises this deeper question, why does catastrophic failure trigger absolute panic for the inner circle, but absolute clarity for a silent dissenter like Joseph?
I really think it comes down to identity. I mean, the inner circle, they had their entire identity and their future tied to the leader's success.
Right, they banked everything on it.
So when he failed, they lost everything, hence the panic. But Joseph, he already had immense status. He didn't need this movement to succeed to be somebody.
That's a really sharp point.
Yeah.
His choice to step up wasn't about, riding coattails. It was this pure moral conviction that finally just clicked into place when the injustice reached its peak.
And that conviction drives him to do something incredibly drastic. He goes directly to the Roman governor, Pilate, to ask for the body.
Which is a huge deal.
Right, and I have a major question here about how this actually works, because under Roman law, weren't crucifixion victims intentionally left on the cross to be eaten by scavengers?
Yeah, they were. It was a brutal psychological deterrent against rebellion.
So how on earth does a local council member just walk up and ask a Roman governor for the body of a convicted state enemy? That seems insane.
Well, that is the crucial context here, and is why this scene is so intensely tense. Pilate actually releasing the body is highly, highly unusual.
Wow, so it shows Joseph had some serious pull.
Exactly. He had significant political leverage, and he was burning massive political capital just to make the request in the first place.
And what he does next is, it's even more shocking.
Yeah, he takes the body, along with another council member named Nicodemus,
who the notes mention was also an underground supporter, right?
Right. So together they wrap the body in a clean linen shroud, and they place it in Joseph's own newly carved rock tomb.
Wait, that makes zero sense culturally. Putting a condemned criminal, like someone considered socially and ritually defiled, into a pristine family tomb. That's not just generous, that's social suicide, right?
It really is. It's the ultimate surrender of status. A rock tomb in that era was a massive financial asset.
A permanent symbol of family honor.
Exactly. And Joseph is voluntarily attaching his family's legacy to a disgraced, executed man. He's actively choosing to be associated with the defiled when literally everyone else is looking away.
And he's doing all of this on a strict ticking clock, too. The sources mention it's preparation day.
Right, meaning it's the day right before the Sabbath.
When all work absolutely has to stop. So they are just racing against the sun to get this done.
And while they are rushing to honor the body, the opposition is rushing to suppress the whole aftermath.
Oh yeah, the very next day. The chief priests and Pharisees actually go back to Pilate to demand the tomb be secured.
Because they are terrified of what they call the last fraud.
Right, they tell Pilate they're afraid the disciples will just steal the body and fake a resurrection.
And the irony here is just brilliant. The religious leaders who hated Jesus and orchestrated the execution, they actually remember his claim that he would rise after 3 days.
Wait, fear sharpened their memories?
Yes, but the inner circle. The very disciples who lived with him for years.
Panic completely wiped their memories.
Exactly. The enemies remembered the prophecy while the friends entirely forgot it. It's wild.
It is wild. So Pilate gives the opposition a guard of soldiers, and they literally seal the great stone that Joseph had just rolled in front of the tomb.
So when you synthesize all these sources, the core devotional challenge here is about the actual cost of your convictions.
Yeah, because it's easy to align with an idea when it's popular or inspiring or, profitable.
Right. It's an entirely different thing when it costs you your reputation, your political capital, or your social standing.
It really makes you evaluate your own safety nets. I mean, we all have our modern version of that newly carved rock tomb.
Oh, absolutely. A stellar reputation.
Yeah.
A job title.
A financial cushion. Some ultimate status symbol that makes us feel completely secure.
Exactly.
So we'll leave you with this to mull over today. What is your tomb? What is something valuable or deeply personal that you might be tempted to hold back out of fear or social pressure, just like the disciples who fled? And what or who would you be willing to permanently give it up for?